As lovable as Michael Scott is as a character, he would make a horrific boss in real life that most viewers of The Office would not be able to tolerate.
Am I a hero? I really can't say, but yes.
The characters of The Office certainly make the most of their mundane jobs at Dunder Mifflin through their interactions and subplots, but without those, the Scranton Paper Company would be a miserable place to work. With very little opportunity for career growth, most of the characters remain in the same positions throughout the entire show, performing similarly menial and repetitive tasks. Jim is often viewed as the cool character in The Office who has a direct and somewhat cagey relationship with the viewer, pointing out the oddities and flaws of other characters behind their backs. While most cases are easy to side with Jim for the sake of humor, his consistent pranking of Dwight, on and off effort in his professional duties, and in-office romantic interests make the seemingly innocent Jim more akin to the Office bad boy.
I hate being left out.
It's easy for fans of Jim and Pam to overlook the flaws of each character. However, one Pam flaw is objectively wrong regardless of the circumstances. While Pam was engaged to Roy, she maintained her close flirtatious relationship with Jim, which led to her cheating on Roy by kissing Jim on 2 separate occasions. Dwight is the oddball who provides many of the laughs in The Office, but he is much funnier to watch through a television screen than to experience in person. Dwight has brought several weapons into the Dunder Mifflin office.
Sorry I freaked you guys out.
And has behaved strangely enough to warrant suspicion. Will Ferrell is one of the funniest people in entertainment, but his character in The Office felt like a missed opportunity. Ferrell brings his own brand of comedy that didn't exactly blend into the world of The Office.
Sorry, gang.
Packer is the embodiment of a problematic coworker, with a more crude sensibility that might have been funny at the time but wouldn't fly nowadays.
Look at that icing on the cake!
Toby is unfairly targeted by Michael throughout The Office, which makes it easy to feel bad for him. However, that pity is quickly lost when his desperation is revealed in his relentless pursuit of Nellie and in some ways Pam in The Office. With the amount of attention that Andy is given in The Office, it's hard to believe that the character isn't more likable. He was introduced as basically a corporate suck-up, who battled some alarming anger issues that eventually smoothed over.
Also shot a deer once.
You know what? Let's get right down to it.
Let's face it, Ryan's consistent lack of emotion is somewhat concerning, especially in the way that he stays with Kelly despite not seeming very interested in her. Competing with Ryan for the most unlikable character is Angela, who is morally reckless, completely self-centered, and just plain weird. She cheated on Andy with Dwight to a much more significant degree than Pam ever did with Jim. In retrospect, Michael's views on the LGBTQ+ community are certainly limited, as well as some of his sensibilities regarding race.
Okay, a little too far, cross the line.
Another aspect of The Office that definitely wouldn't fly today is the in-office boundary of romantic interest being crossed every single episode. Michael Scott was the heart and soul of The Office, which is why the show should have ended with the departure of Steve Carell. A show with such an irreplaceable protagonist/antagonist is better off not risking going on without them. Anyone who has ever fallen asleep while binge watching The Office certainly knows the jolt of panic when waking up to the start of a new episode. The undeniable melodica-driven theme song is a staple of the show, but after a few listens it can kinda get under your skin.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?